Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Now, first off, I never read the book. So there's going to be no comparisons between, this is the original material. This is based purely on a cinematic viewpoint. And the movie starts off well enough. The first act is good. Well, rather okay. I mean, you have your main character, Alexander, and you see how hard his life is. And you really do feel sorry for him. But then the second act comes around and you get your titular bad day. And when it's turned upon the other members of the family, it's put off for laughs. Like, it's intended to be humorous. And then you're not really, you absolutely feel sorry for them, but general audiences, the way it's presented, it's designed to be funny. And it's not. It becomes an act of cinematic schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is a German word meaning happiness at the misfortune of others. And that's what this movie is presenting to you. You're supposed to laugh at the terrible things happening to this family. And when it was just the main character, it's designed to invoke sympathy. You're supposed to feel sorry for him. And then when it's flipped around, And really, when things go wrong for this family, they go wrong in all the worst ways. It really is the Disney equivalent of a Roland Emmerich film. Like, it's a disaster movie in that respect. It just all topples down. And you really, you're supposed to feel bad. You're supposed to, empathize, like, wow, this is really terrible stuff, but the way the movie presents it to you is like, oh, look at all the misfortune happening to these characters. And no, that's not cool. Anyway, it is, of course, a Disney movie, so, of course, it picks up in the third act. And, yeah, by the end of the movie, you get the message, you get the uplifting, feel-good point of it all. Honestly, I'd have to say the film is the movie equivalent of the Tower of Terror. You start off okay, maybe a little anxious or, not sure what to expect. And then they bring you up, and then they bring you down. And then they bring you up, and then they bring you down. And then maybe up a little bit more, and maybe down a lot more. And then up and down and up and down. And then you get a satisfying conclusion at the end. And once you get off, you ever wonder what was so bad in the first place. But still, I don't want to say it's an emotional roller coaster, but again, happiness at the misfortune of others. Is it for kids? Not really. It's a Disney kids movie, but kids really aren't the audience for this. This is really more of a tweens and family movie. Absolutely a family movie. Go see it with your entire family and really kind of get a feeling for one another. Know what it's like when one of them has a bad day. Tweens, absolutely. All the bad days in the world, they happen. And, you can kind of walk out of this movie feeling a little bit better about things. But kids, no. They'll laugh at the funny antics and, Steve Carell being Steve Carell and, the zany things that happen, but the message really isn't for them. Kids, you can have bad days and you have your family there to make it all better. And yes, that really is the general theme of the movie, but that message will really be lost on them. Unless they're, really, mature for their age kids. But I think older kids and families will really benefit from what this message is trying to say. Even so, on that note, C+. It has some good points, but for the most part, it really failed to deliver. And the plus is really for those good points. Should you go see it? No, this is more of a rental or see it on TV. It's not really a theater movie. When it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, rent it, sit around the couch with your family and you know, appreciate each other. But no, it's not really a theater movie. C+.